Hello, YouTube. I am on. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry. I am on here to share about being accepted. People in this world are doing everything to be accepted. The hip hop, the hip hop music industry, rappers in the music industry are doing anything to be accepted. They're doing anything to be accepted. If they cuss more in their songs, if they say all this stuff on their albums that they'll be accepted by people, that's not good. It's a lot of people that's trying to be accepted this world. That's not good. And in the hip hop music industry, in Hollywood, in hip hop, they selling their soul. They selling out in the hip hop music industry. In hip hop, the music industry in Hollywood, they are selling out. They're selling out, trying to trying to be accepted by the world, trying to be accepted by people. They're doing anything just to fit in, just to get someone to buy their digital album. If they cuss more on there, if they talk about being from the streets, if they glorify this stuff, and then you got young men and women who are buying into those lyrics, who are trying to live by those lyrics. People in this world are really trying to be accepted by the world. And Jesus said in Romans 12:1, do not let the world around you squeeze you into its mold, but let God mold your mindset so that you may prove that what his plan is. So today people are trying to let this world squeeze you into their mold, even in hip hop. Even in hip hop. It's all about the lyrical content. It ain't about no music. It's not about no music. The lyrics in hip hop, the rappers from the 90s and the rappers from now are really trying to fit in, are really trying to be accepted. So they doing anything just to be accepted by people. That's not good. People are doing anything just to be accepted by this world. When Jesus said, he said in his word in Romans 12:2, do not let the world around you squeeze you into its mold, but let God remold your mind with with so that you may prove his plan for you in good meaning in all determined and move towards God's goal, true goal. So that's what's going on today. Look at the women today. Look at a lot of the women. There's an identity crisis in our world today. There's a lot of women in this world that's trying to be accepted by society, trying to get people to accept them. So they're doing all type of stuff. There's an identity crisis with the women in the world today, trying to be accepted. The women dress like they do because they're trying to be accepted. The women in this world that we live in are trying to be accepted by the world. Do not let do not let the world around you squeeze you into its mold, but let God remold your mind with remold your mind with so that you may prove his perfect plan, his plan. So that's what's going on all around the world. The women in the world today dress like they do because they're trying to fit in. They're trying to do what the culture say. They're trying to fit in. People are working hard trying to fit in instead of let Jesus Christ mold them and let God change their mindset. They won't do that. And the Bible says right here, it says right here in the Amplified, says, do not copy. The Amplified said, the Amplified Bible says, do not copy the behavior of this world.
According to Bible.com, Romans chapter 12 verse 2 New Living Translation. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think.
See, that's what it's all about. All across the world, men and women are trying to fit in. And Jesus says, do not copy the behaviors and customs of this world, but let God transform you to a new person by changing the way you think. Jesus wants to change your mindset by letting God transform your mind. So that's what's going on today. You're already accepted by Jesus, but they're trying to fit in. They're trying to fit in. They're trying to fit in. He said, don't copy the behaviors and customs of the world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Let God transform your mind. You will learn to know what God's will is, his will, which is good and pleasing. So today, people are copying, trying to let the world squeeze you into what they want you to be. Even in hip hop, even in the hip hop music industry, they're selling out. They're selling out. The rappers from the 90s and the rappers from now, they're selling out. I pray for people in this world that they would know that they're accepted by Christ, and you don't have to conform to the world's mindset. You can surrender to Jesus Christ and have a relationship with him and be accepted by him. Bye-bye.